Have you ever wondered about the bones of a story? What did the outline look like before the characters hijacked it? Ophelia Key always wondered the same things about her own stories. As a discovery writer, the chaotic pantser style, not even the author knew how the tales in the Draoithe Saga would go until they went. Backward analyzing one story while busy writing the next tale or two somehow never happened. Apparently, OK put things off long enough, and some fancy computer magic will provide us with those long-wished-for story overviews. We can finally X-ray the tales from the dream and see their skeletons. Shall we investigate the next story in the dream?
Welcome to Draoithe. It's a vast dreamscape, a realm where myth and magic bleed directly into reality. And for a young woman named Layla, waking up here is a nightmare. Just weeks ago, Layla was finishing up a degree in business communications. Now, she is a newborn vampire hybrid. She has lost her former life, her humanity, and her physical bearings. She is incredibly fragile, surrounded by apex predators in a world she doesn't understand. Her only lifeline is a man named Marchand. He is a Gryphon Knight, a former military commander who commands devastating, lethal lightning magic. He is everything she is not: ancient, hardened, and overwhelmingly powerful. Marchand operates under a strict, unforgiving code. He has sworn a protective oath to Layla, which translates into absolute dominance. In his eyes, no one else is allowed to touch her, speak ill of her, or even look at her the wrong way. We see this violent baseline repeatedly. When an alpha named Fox accidentally touches Layla, Marchand forces him to taste the carpet. When a fellow shifter named Flair gets too close, he takes a brutal beating. When his former commander disrespects her, Marchand pins him by the throat, flips a couch, and threatens to ship his ashes home in a box. Layla is entirely dependent on a creature whose primary language is extreme aggression. She is kept safe, but that safety comes from a terrifying source. This creates a severe psychological toll. Layla's entire existence shrinks down to managing Marchand's moods. She can't face the dreamscape without him, and she relies completely on his overwhelming presence to make it through each night. She develops a fragile coping mechanism. She shrinks away from other powerful beings, terrified of their auras. To compensate, she obsessively curates her appearance, choosing floor-length dresses specifically designed to placate Marchand's intense possessiveness. This raises a difficult question. How does a deeply traumatized, highly dependent newborn safely bond with a lethal alpha? How does she yield to his protection without completely erasing her own identity? While Marchand's capacity for violence effectively keeps predators at bay, it simultaneously builds an unsustainable psychological prison for Layla. Fear and absolute control cannot sustain a true partnership. The magic of this universe has a built-in solution to stabilize a pair, a severe, inescapable process known as the claiming. It is an ancient ritual that permanently seals two individuals together. Marchand views the ritual as a precise structural alignment. His overwhelming power must find the exact internal architecture of her mind. During the ritual, his immense Gryphon magic relentlessly presses against Layla's mind, demanding she accept his claim. The intensity rapidly escalates. Marchand's defining need for absolute control peaks. He forces himself deeper into the magical bond, ignoring her pain, driven entirely by the overwhelming pressure of the magic and his instinct to dominate. But the human mind can only take so much raw energy. The sheer force of Marchand's lightning magic overloads Layla's fragile system. Her heartbeat turns erratic, her breath gasps, and the electricity literally short-circuits her consciousness. The very trait that defines Marchand as a protector, his aggressive, unrelenting control, becomes the exact mechanism that breaks the woman he swore to keep safe. The bond goes completely blank. The physical overload ungrounds Layla, severing her connection to her own body. Her consciousness violently retreats. She slips out of the waking world and falls into the astral dream plane, a cold, empty blackness where she wanders, lost and terrified. This forces a critical pivot. If Marchand tries to pull her back using his Gryphon strength or his lightning magic, he will destroy whatever is left of her. His physical dominance is entirely useless here. To navigate this delicate dreamscape, he must abandon the alpha persona that kept him alive for centuries. He must approach with complete surrender. He projects his mind into the void to find her. That instead of commanding her to return, he uses gentle empathy. He asks her if she can hear him, offering comfort rather than issuing an order. By softening his approach, he carefully reestablishes their connection. He grounds her fractured consciousness, slowly and safely guiding her away from the cold dark and back into the physical world. The ultimate test of their bond proves that true power doesn't come from enforcing will. For this dynamic to survive, the violent protector had to completely surrender his control at the most critical moment. The short circuit leaves a lasting imprint on both of them. By the time they return to the waking world, the sharp distance that once separated the predator from the protected has vanished, replaced by a shared psychic frequency. Layla is now officially claimed. The overwhelming magic has settled into a weightless connection, and the paralyzing fear she held regarding her dangerous new reality is erased. She knows she can withstand the pressure. Marchand's psychological shift completes his own narrative arc. He steps fully into his title as a redeemed knight, leaving behind the volatility of his past. He is no longer a discarded, hyper-violent soldier fighting without a cause. He transitions into a stabilized, dedicated life mate. He finally has a clear duty that requires his strength, but tempers it with patience. Their mutual salvation relies entirely on the contrast between them. His terrifying power secures her future in a hostile world, while her extreme vulnerability gives his power purpose and direction. In this dark fantasy setting, absolute power and utter fragility aren't opposing forces destined to destroy one another. They are the exact interlocking pieces required to forge a single, unbreakable partnership.
I sincerely hope you enjoyed this view of a story skeleton, glimpsing the characters, setting, and plot structure along with the twists within the writing in this tale from the Draoithe Saga by Ophelia Key. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. A special thank you to OK Music Writers for writing and for sharing the Enter the Dream soundtrack. It's more than a story, it's an experience. Welcome to the dream.